Hello everyone, this is Kristen with Chrissy's Crafts showing you another page of Kayla's album, page 7. Again, this is a work in progress, and today the cartridges used for this page were the Walk in My Garden and Fabulous Finds. Now for the Walk in My Garden, we only used it for a couple of miscellaneous flowers. The Fabulous Finds we used to actually make the mini album inside the mini album. It's a fun project. This one does take a little bit of time because you're doing a whole nother little album inside of the album. But I think you'll enjoy the project if you have a little bit of time to spare. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go on page 7 of the album. And once again, I have gone ahead and pre-done some of the work just to save time. You'll see I have created a little mini album here, and this is using the Fabulous Finds cartridge. I use it all the time, it seems like. Ever since I got it, I love it. So it's a little tri-album, so you can put a picture on the front, and then inside I put some embellishments, and she can put a tall picture here, and then some date or some information she can handwrite over here. And here another picture can go in, and in the center she can put something small. Again, there's a place to write. Down here there's another place to post something to write, and on the right hand side another picture and something to write. And I went ahead and I really over embellished this, but that was the look I was going for. So I have one from the same stamp family, and so I just put all these little embellishments and tied some bows. I really wanted to try and brighten it up with embellishments because it was a brown paper, and the reason I used the brown is I was picking up the brown from the actual album page. I wanted to make that stand out a little bit, so that was the reason for going with the brown. And then if you flip it around on the back side, you can see there's 3 large spaces to go ahead and post photographs. So that's the little album that I did. Now, so all we have to do is assemble the page, and that's going to be super quick and very easy. I went ahead and did some of the work. I went ahead and tied the bow on, which is just really cute ribbon that I picked up today at Michael's. In fact, if you check out Michael's, they have some great sales. A lot of times you can get spools of ribbon, 50 cents each or less. So I really go crazy with ribbon when they have it on sale. Now I'm going to go ahead. I cut this out at 2.5 inches, and I used a corner rounder, and it's embossed with a polka dot. And that's kind of to balance out with the polka dots used in the ribbon. But I want to age it. So what I have is I have a sanding block. This is just something you pick up at the hardware store. And I have 400 grit sandpaper attached to it. So it's a very fine sandpaper. And to attach it, they have these metal spikes, which I don't like to deal with. So what I did is I just applied Aleene's Tack It Over and Over glue. And if you just put a thin layer of that on, it holds it perfectly, and it's easy to change out next time you need to change your sandpaper. So I'm just going to go ahead, and to distress it, I'm going to go ahead and just pull on it, and you can see the polka dots really start to stand out, and that's the look that I'm going for. I'm actually taking the color straight off the paper. I'm kind of wearing it down and making it look old. So don't have to overdo it or anything. It just makes my polka dots really stand out and give it a lighter color from the bottom surface color. Okay, so that's all I have to do there. Like I said, simple, quick, and easy. And I'm going to go ahead and just use my ATG gun to put my adhesive on. And the whole reason I use wax paper on my top of my mat is just easy cleanup if there's any glue that gets on my mat. Even though it rolls up, I don't like to have to sit there and scrub it just to keep it routinely clean. So if I use the wax paper, everything just, goes on that, and I just toss it away when I'm done. And plus the glue doesn't stick to that, so it's a nice little feature. So I found the wax paper works really well. So now we're just going to go ahead and line this up. Okay. And our last page, if you remember, page 6, was very simple. This is obviously a busy page. I do that a lot. If I do a simple page, I might do a busy page, and I just kind of flip-flop back and forth. And then I'm going to put this cute little embellishment that says dreams come true up here. Now the reason for the embellishments, it's kind of twofold. It's decorative, but also it's going to be used to hold in the trifold album. So my sister-in-law can go ahead and post a picture of Kayla right here, but then when she does the album actually stays on the page by tucking in underneath the ribbon. And that usually holds it very securely. But these little embellishments, they actually keep it from sliding around too much. And so that is our finished page. Quick, simple picture here, more pictures to post there. Easy to do. And once again, in this project, I used the Fabulous Finds cartridge, and that was used to make the folder. And I used Walk in My Garden. And the only thing I used on here is I used the little flower cutouts, which were done at 1 inch, and that's it. So thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care, everybody.